Hey. Hey, everybody. This is Rama. I am Rama, the CEO of Our Stop Shop. Today's live is all about the buy black market. So, if you guys have been following us on social media, if you are on our email list, quite frankly, if you guys are engaged with us in any way, then you are fully aware that we have our first buy black market coming up soon. The buy black market, which I want to discuss in detail for everybody today, is an all-encompassing small black business vendor opportunity. We will have over 200 black businesses per day in the facility. They are 8-hour days, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. The first one is coming up next month, the first weekend of next month, Saturday and Sunday, April 3rd and April 4th at the NC State Fairgrounds. So, for those who are not aware of who I am, what I do, and why my business is conducting this insanely huge small black business vendor opportunity, I'm just going to give you a quick briefing on it and explaining you why it is so important to us specifically. So, a majority of my business is actually a majority of our business growth has been available through the fact that we are heavy in the event and experimental marketing arena. We do a lot of staffing in that arena. We're able to do a lot of tours and campaigns in that arena. And the thing that we have always found to be the case is the fact that we are normally a minority. If you actually start to look through all of our pictures from events that we've done, campaigns we've ran, tours we've led, we are like the person from our ethnic background, our cultural background, even in the only one in the situation. And that can be super overwhelming when you see all of this opportunity here, when you see all of this revenue here, when you see all of this growth here, when you see how much corporations invest into just marketing and growing their brands, growing their business, growing their brand footprint in communities and environments. And majority of those communities and environments, minorities and Black individuals are not anywhere remotely close to the majority making up or receiving the perks or the incentives. So we became super, super intentional after realizing that last year CIAA, which was the last really huge event we were able to do before the pandemic happened, COVID hit, and we needed to be able to downsize, consolidate, and socially distance a lot more. We in that moment, we realized opportunities like this aren't going to come to our communities as frequently or at the same scale. And we became super intentional about bridging that gap. So we funded a project to revitalize the Green Book Initiative. The Green Book Initiative is a free for everybody to register project we're working on to publicize and raise awareness of all of the small Black businesses making up our communities. And then on top of that, our business model in general is just catered towards equipping, educating, and empowering economic growth, development, and progression within the Black community through our FACS model, financial services and education, affordable products, which is why the vendor fee for this is so low in comparison to what it would be for a similar event of this scale or caliber. Um, Credit services and education. One of the things we put an emphasis on for individuals as well as businesses, you should not have less than 20K in credit at your disposal. And we teach you how to do that within 3 to 6 months with our courses and consults that we offer, because it gives you leverage and freedom to be able to strategize and live and not be taken completely off your axis off of a very minuscule thing. And then travel at exclusive rates, right? Us being in the marketing and experimental marketing and event marketing space, we've been all over the world on corporations' dimes to just reflect their brand and push a message, right? And so we realize how necessary it is to be open and receptive and prioritize traveling as a way of life. And the staffing services. The staffing services is the portion of our business that caters towards the marketing and event area. And that's what allowed for us to truly be able to deep dive and understand all of the facets that make up something like the buy block market, which we're about to do for our community, for our small businesses, and at a price point that is literally tenth, even at the lowest point, a tenth of what it would normally take to be able to even get an opportunity to be in a person in a trade show or a venue of this size. So we are taking over a 20,000 square foot venue April 3rd and April 4th, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., to allow for our small Black businesses and our community to have the ability to tap into economic and business growth, development, and progression, and brand awareness being achieved. One of the things we are prioritizing and making sure that everybody is prepared for, with every vendor that signs up, they're receiving clear instructions, clear assistance with resources to implement so that they are prepared for what's going to happen with this event. And this is not your average pop-up shop, though it is one of those pop-up shop types of things, in the sense that it'll be there for 2 days and it'll be gone until back to school time, right? So one of the things that we are doing with this event that is not like your average pop-up shop, we are not just catered towards people that sell stuff. And what I mean by that is, it doesn't matter if you sell clothes, shoes, food, drinks, whatever. We are also catering towards all of those other areas that Black business owners are in, but go under acknowledged, like our educators, our medical providers, our therapists, our mechanics, our engineers. We need to be made more aware and more intentionally made aware of all of the resources that we have at our disposal in our community. One of the best accountants I ever worked with is a Black accountant here in Durham, North Carolina, and he is phenomenal. Anybody that's ever worked with him, they keep him as their accountant no matter where they go in the world, because he's a powerhouse. He is truly an asset to any business that he is an accountant for. I've started and I've sustained 3 businesses since I started doing business with him. And that is super valuable. You understand? But that's not it. I'm talking about contractors. I'm talking about real estate investors. You might want to change the skill set or the training that you have. This is the type of event where you find out about your resources. One of the businesses that I'm so excited to have as a part of this process is our brand development and our printing company, 313 Printing. We love them. Every single shirt, including this one, all the vendor shirts will be provided and prepared by them. They're a small Black owned business here in Raleigh, NC. Our photographer, a small Black business in Durham, North Carolina. Our security, a small Black business, a security insured and security firm in Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina. Right? There's so many businesses we don't know about. So we are being very, very intentional with this opportunity to just drive awareness and make sure that we have the adequate support to bridge the wealth gap, to grow our communities' progression, to have leverage to truly make a change that is sustainable in all our environments from now going forward. And we'll continue to do these. We'll continue to fund these. The price point is because we know how inaccessible the types of opportunities like these are normally to small businesses. So that $100 for most vendors, and the food and the snack vendors being a little bit higher, that's based solely off of some of the stipulations that we have to make sure those vendors can uphold with the facility itself. We love you guys to life. We hope that in the event you are a small Black business, you'll consider being a vendor at this event. One day, both days, either is an option. Or if you just genuinely believe Black lives matter, you genuinely believe Black economic empowerment is a must, you genuinely believe that you should buy Black, you should support Black businesses, you should support local businesses, you should support small businesses, this is a great opportunity for you to hit the nail on the head in a massive way. Over 200 small Black businesses in one space, coming from every industry, and you have the option to be a part of that historic change at this scale. This is truly a historic moment for our community, and we are pumped. You hear me? We are super pumped. We are excited. If you have not seen the ads, trust and believe they'll be running around your way really soon. Be sure to reach out to us, ask any questions, any concerns you have. Share this with your friends, share this with your family. Also, we have our partner company, Shift Performances, who will be bringing on all of the staffing for this event. So we are currently hiring a support staff for this event. I believe we're hiring 10 to 20 brand ambassadors to come into this event and be the support staff for the small Black businesses that'll be here. So in the event, somebody looking for work, right? This is a great opportunity for you to get them exposed to an industry that they may not be aware of in detail. Granted, we share this information in our Get Your Life course that we offer. We share this information. We share some of this information in our free masterclass that we offer. These are the types of things that we're doing to be very intentional about not just thriving and progressing, but making sure we can bring as much as our community that genuinely wants to join us and learn and implement and execute the information along with us. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If you haven't signed up as a business vendor, but you are willing or living in the Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill area and you want to be one of the vendors, by all means, go check out the site. Or if you're currently on the site, scroll down to the bottom. The form is right there for you to submit your info. And trust and believe, we are ready to help you grow, elevate, and scale your business on a new level. And we're excited about the things that this type of event is going to drive empowering within our collective communities here in this area and throughout the world. We love you guys to life.